So when I was coming up for the concept for this video, I was really inspired when I did my buying your first designer bag earlier this week. In doing my research, the first time I filmed that video, you could get good new designer bags for like $1,500 and less. And now just 2 years later, you've got to be at about $3,000 to really get good bang for your buck and a bag that you're gonna want. And frankly, that does not sit well with me. I have been collecting designer bags since 2007, and I remember back in the day, back in my time, the Louis Vuitton Speedies would start out at about like 600-700, and higher end Coach bags wouldn't be far behind that. So there wasn't like this huge gap, if you will, between like contemporary and luxury. Now in 2023, a Coach bag still might cost about $400 or $500 when it starts out new. And LV, to get into it, you're looking at 2,000 and plus. So what's with this mid-range gap? Well, today I'm sharing with you 5 of my favorite bags from the mid-range brands that do beautifully designed handbags without the price and without being so mainstream that you're gonna see them everywhere. But before we dive into all that, hey guys, my name's Caleb. I post luxury and lifestyle related content every Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So if that's something you're into, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're curious about becoming a member, if you're looking for a good, fun, engaged community, meetups, extra perks, and access, hit the join button down below to learn more about how you can become a member and join the safe space. Also, I'm super excited because today we have paired up with Atelier Auguste again for another unboxing, and I do have an updated 10% off code, which I'll share with you guys before the end of the video. So first up, we're gonna look at APC, and APC is a French company, and they've been around since the 80s, so they know what they're doing at this point. Now, the most popular bag from their lineup is from the Grace collection, and I've decided to share with you guys the Grace Baguette because I think this bag is wonderful because it does several things for a really good price point. First up, it's understated, it's elegant, it's gorgeous, and it falls into that category of quiet luxury, which has been an ongoing conversation here in the luxury space on YouTube and in social media in general. I love most is the price point. So this bag, it's beautiful. It's a nice thick calfskin, gorgeous gold hardware, priced at only $775. So you're gonna get that Fendi baguette look without paying that Fendi baguette price, if you will. So I think this is a gorgeous bag to start off with, and I've picked the color Vino. Now this bag comes in a ton of beautiful colors, so click the link below and let me know what your favorite color is. Now, next up, I know you've heard of this brand, but this is Polene, again, also based in France. These bags, you know, they were up and coming for a while. I think originally when they first came out, you just saw them on influencers a lot. Now I actually see them when I'm out and about, you know, walking the streets of Chicago, which is so cool. And the one that I've picked that I like the most is this gorgeous spectator style numero set. With this one, you have nice light tan leather trimmings, beautiful canvas, and that classic gold buckle on the front. And the best part of this bag is its price point. Much like Coach, you can get this bag for only $490, but instead of getting that like mainstream, you see it everywhere, you're gonna get beautiful, classic, elegant, understated French design. And that's a good way to spend your money. Next up, we have Atelier Auguste. Now, it's no secret I've worked with them before when I unboxed my gorgeous gold edition Alma bag, which I low-key love. My only gripe, I wish the strap was a little bit longer, but it's not their fault that I'm 6'7", safe space. So a few of you have reached out to me, you know, commenting on my old Atelier Auguste video saying like, Caleb, like, is the code still good? Like, I can't get it to work. So I reached out to the company and they're like, hey, here's a new code. And by the way, bestie, let's pair up again. We're gonna send you another bag. Take your pick. This one was sold out when I picked my first one, so I was so happy to see it back in stock, and I picked this one. Now, this is also from the Gold Edition collection. Now, with the Gold Edition, it is brass-colored hardware, but it's covered in 3 microns of gold, and they pair it with box leather. This is the Monceau shoulder bag, and what I love about this one is fully adjustable, and it does fit crossbody on me, which is amazing. You have these 3 brass studs that hold the strap into place. Now the bag itself, it is made from a beautiful box leather. Does it compare with Hermès box leather? Not exactly. It's still beautiful and smooth, but I can tell it's going to be more durable than say like a more precious like Hermès box calf or a smooth lambskin from like Chanel or YSL. Like this you're going to be able to actually use and not have to worry about too much. And what I love most about this bag is the magnetic closure details. This is plated in 3 microns of gold. And what's nice about this magnet is you don't have to like fiddle with it once it's done. Like it finds its way back home each and every time. These bags are handcrafted in Italy, like I said, from the box calf leather. And what I like about Atelier Auguste is their stance on environmental issues. They source leather from tanneries that is both REACH compliant, and they come from the food industry, so it's a byproduct of the food we're already eating, which is kind of amazing. Like, it's not just, you know, skins grown for the use of handbags, which is kind of nice these days. On the inside, you have just a plain simple canvas lining, two slip pockets, one made of leather, one made of fabric, and this is quite honestly the perfect alternative to those fabulous Celine box bags. I'm super excited to have this in my collection. Now, just like the other bags on this list, this one is really well priced and you get a lot of bang for your buck. You're getting a gorgeous designed handbag made in Italy, beautiful gold hardware, and the best part, it's priced at only $511. Now, if you use the code Caleb10 off, you'll get 10% off your purchase, and that code is good until January 7th, so make sure to get that in because you have less than 60 days to save $51. Next up, we have another beautiful design house. I've talked about them before on my channel quite a bit, but this is from the house of Staud. I love their bags. They're architectural, they're interesting, and they're probably the best priced one on today's list, which is super exciting. This is the Marike bag in the tobacco suede, and it's priced at only $375. Again, you're getting a beautiful suede bag for less than what you would pay for one of these Coach bags, and it is a vibe 100. Now, I've seen Staud out and about when we're in public, walking through the streets and whatnot. When I buy a bag and I spend my hard-earned money, I don't want to buy something that I'm going to see on a ton of other people. And Staud is still one of those brands that you can do that with. What I love about this bag, again, you're getting the Staud name, beautiful architectural elements, interesting hardware. Did I mention it was suede? 100% a vibe for fall. And again, $375. It literally cannot be beat. Now, last but not least, this is a brand that I haven't heard that much of. Now, this is Songmont, and from my understanding, she was a woman who worked at Google. She couldn't find a handbag that she loved or fit her needs, so she came up with her own brand, Songmont, which is kind of cool. This is the original bag from Songmont. This is the medium Song bag, and what I love about this bag is it's marrying two iconic Hermès design cues into one gorgeous bag. So with the initial shape, you have almost the Picotin. You're getting Picotin vibes. So if you want the Picotin, but you don't know if it's gonna work for you, try the Song bag. And with the way that the strap attaches to the handles, you're almost getting into like Lindy vibes, which is, you know, high-key very high on my list right now for my own collection, but you're not gonna pay Hermes prices. And you're gonna get all of that beautiful design craftsmanship for only $388. I mean, kind of a deal, right? Anyway, check the link below. Let me know your favorite color. I liked the color taupe just because I'm like feeling my neutral fall vibe goodness, but I want to know what you're thinking. Before we wrap up, I want to say a huge thank you to Atelier Auguste for sending me another gorgeous bag. I am super excited to break this in before fall is over, so thank you guys. Again, use the code Caleb10 off. You're gonna get 10% off your purchase. That's good until January 7th. And thank you for joining me today. We discovered some new brands together. We talked about new and exciting bags. I'm kind of interested to see where these mid-range brands end up because it's kind of an exciting sector of the market. Like, we hear all this about, you know, like the LVs, the Chanels, the Hermes, the Gucci, the Coach, the Dooney, the Marc Jacobs, the Michael Kors, but we haven't heard much about these mid-range bags. Do you think they're worth their price, or do you want to save a little bit more and go up market to the higher end brands, or save more money and just go to the contemporary brands? What are your thoughts on that? Let me know in the comments. And until next time, guys, stay safe, have fun. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.